Hi everyone, good afternoon. Thanks for coming in for this session for day 2 of the Valletta Tech Summit. Mr. Simon will now give a slight introduction of this session carried out together with Sabrina here and regarding how IoT can contribute to delivering relevant, authentic content about sustainability. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Roderick. Sabrina, are you kicking this off?
Yes, I am here. I can make the introduction myself. First of all, thank you for joining this webinar on IoT and sustainability. I'm Sabrina, CEO of GSC Technologies, and the aim of our company is basically to serve as a platform to initiate projects in sustainability, both locally and on an international level. Of course, in all this process, there are a lot of talks because, as you know, greenwashing is a thing. Technology is vast, and it is highly important to select the relevant technologies that apply for that particular country, in this case, Malta, of course. Why is IoT important to us? IoT is important because we never thought that the Internet of Things can actually help communities be better, to live sustainably. There are countries in this world where people are migrating because of climate change. How can we solve that? So there are issues that I'm sure that we don't think of when we're playing tennis or when we're working, but when you stop and think, you realize that sustainability is a real thing, and climate change is a real issue. But what we have to actually deal with is that there are solutions out there. So yes, of course, it is a problem, but what can we do to make it better? And that's what we try to do, because it is useless talking of how the world is dying and we need to use renewable energy because we're not doing this, we're not doing that. But on the other hand, we have to look at the other side of the coin. What can be done to challenge this and to live in a better place, not just locally, of course, but in different parts of the world, Africa, Asia, Europe, and every continent has different needs. Now, of course, Malta being in the Mediterranean, we have to particularly focus on our climate, our sea. Here we do not have lakes. We have the construction industry that's having an impact on sustainability. But reality is that whilst we say these things, instead of seeing them as a problem, let's find solutions. I am sure, and from the meetings that we've been having, both with government, with entrepreneurs, with entities, the feedback is really positive. So it's high time that we unite and see the value of IoT in the renewable sector, instead of making it an issue, because in reality, it's a bonus. So when you think of it, we have technologies that are literally changing the world, and not just from a renewable perspective. Even when you see communication, how we communicate to the general public, nowadays we can do it so much differently with a lower impact. GSC itself has invested in its own smart and digital bench that is completely off the grid, which is pretty innovative. And we never thought that something like that could happen. But it's not about having the digital screen, it's what you put on the digital screen. Because at the end of the day, if we're going to talk about content, about communication, the message is important. Whoever is in the communication industry, of course, would know this. So why not use technology in a positive way to influence and educate people? So having, let's say, adverts that instead of pushing the product, yes, of course you can push the product, but send a message to the general public. How does IoT help? IoT helps in this case because you can personalize the message to your audience, for a particular audience. So depending on where this bench is or the digital screen, apart from, of course, not having an impact on climate change because it's completely off the grid, you can continue pushing it forward and send a positive message. So we believe that all these factors contribute positively to sustainability, and this is what we want to do. And this is the reason why we have embarked on organizing the first Green, Sustainable and Eco Malta Summit Expo, where a lot of international speakers will be on board, of course, together with the locals, because it is high time that Malta invested in the green industry and give an opportunity to our youths and our children to actually be active participants in circular economy, because you cannot have a green economy and a circular economy without not having any companies, or let's say a few companies, actively contributing to our economy. So this is the aim of our summit. The summit is, of course, aimed to be solutions-based. So enough of the criticism. It's about time to take action. And we want to push our leaders to take action of what can be done both locally, but of course serve as a reference to the international audience. We have that potential. We are a small island, and we can have an impact much quicker than bigger countries, let's say like the UK, like you know, the United States. So we have to see our limits and take them on board as positive contributions. This leads me, of course, to my partner in crime here, Simon, because sustainability is at the place of work. What can we do to be sustainable as an entity, as a company? So yes, of course, you have the impact aspect, which is energy, which is waste. But apart from that, there is the operations side of things, where a company can be sustainable even in the way it deals with its employees. And here, Simon, I pass the ball to you, so you can continue from here.
Yeah, well, thank you ever so much, Sabrina, and I agree so much with what you're saying, and you know, I think we've both talked so much about collaboration, and I think you know, there always often happens to be this yin yang that we're faced with. You know, the Internet of Things, as everybody keeps going on, it's great because it gives us automated tools to optimize the way that we live in a way where we're able to eradicate a lot more waste. So we're not just flushing away too much water, or we're not utilizing space in offices that aren't being filled with employees and so on and so forth. So there's all these different technologies, which are great. But I think at the same time, we're in a situation where there's a generation that are have an insatiable appetite for information at their immediate disposal, and they're very willing to look at a new Instagram post and give away their data or privacy just to be able to get that immediate gratification. So there's a lot of noise out there, and being able to cut through that noise and present, or at least give them some information that's relevant and important to them is important. So thank you for that tee up. I get it greatly. And so my name is Simon Malamfi. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Seam. Seam is a software as a service platform that allows brands and organizations of any size to be able to communicate authentically, internally and externally to their target audience with a personal video message tailored just for each person. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to share my screen quickly, if that's okay, Sabrina, and I've just got a little demo for you. Hopefully everybody can hear it.
Let's go.
Can you see that okay?
Hi Sabrina, it's Abby. Welcome to Seam, personalised live action video communications at scale.
Hi Matthew, it's Charlotte. I want to share with you this hilarious clip from the club. Make sure you have a look at it.
Hi Julia, it's Kate. Just wanted to share a little movie with you. We had a lot of fun making.
Hello Holly, it's Patrick. I'm the founder and CEO.
Who's next?
Claudia.
Thank you.
Damien, it's Colin.
Thank you for attending the recent Rugby Business Network event.
Hello, Marcus. How are you? It's Kevin.
Hi, George. It's Chris Bell. I'm here to introduce a new technology that allows entry.
Hello, kid. It's Adam. This is just a quick reminder that with the...
Dear Olivier, this is Amelia from...
So, Anne.
Hi, Angela. It's Paul. I thought I'd reach out to you via video message.
Hi, Katie. It's Bryn.
Hi, Gabby. I'm Cara.
So that's a little bit of a mini show reel. Obviously, I'm sure you probably get I could probably talk for hours on this. The idea of SEAM, of course, is to make sure that we can actually send what we class as a video interpretation of somebody saying, "Hi, Sabrina, it's Simon. I took the time to send you this message, the information, because you matter to me. And as the CEO of the company, and you as an employee or as a customer, I'm here to tell you we do give a damn about your interests and what we're doing for the environment. And this is our social responsibility. And this is how we as a company are doing it. We can reach out to customers and thanking them for being considerate and being involved in this lead of change. Okay, so we can get across without any gimmicks. There's no CGI. There's no AI, AR, anything at this moment in time. This is a real person that's reaching out for real, saying, "Hi, Sabrina," or "Hi, Roderick," or "Hi, Debbie," or "Hi, Sammy. You know, this is Sir Robert Rose. This is Robbie Williams. It could be Richard Branson. Okay, this is what we're all about. We want to thank you for being a member of ours. We want to thank you for being a stakeholder. This is what we're trying to do. And I just wanted to let you know that you're not alone. Some of us are all scattered all over the globe at the moment because we're not able to still meet in person, possibly because we've got rather large employee bases. And it's about making those people that sometimes feel like they're sitting in a corner and not seen or heard feel valued. That's what SEAM's all about. It's about being able to utilize the tools at our disposal for good, to make sure that people can finally get from a direct channel a source of truth about the people they support and what they're all about and how we're going to change the world. All right? So if I just share my screen again just quickly. So again, SEAM, personal video message from a real human to thousands or indeed millions. So it's scalable, infinitely scalable. It's delivered from the client-side email service provider or SMS gateway. The videos themselves are powered by SEAM, of course, and can be shared on social media. We have some new developments on the horizon, of course, as well. Some people find the actual measurement of it the sweet spot for them. It's all about KPIs for some people. And in real time, by the second, you can see who is actually watching the video, how long for, what make, model, operating system, all without any sensitive information. It's not our data, it's our client's data, okay? All right, so it's all, again, about transforming the way brands and organizations can rehumanize engagement and make people feel valued, okay? Internally or externally. We've got European and Indian patents that have been granted and published. Again, it's about being easy and cost effective and being able to get out the information that is relevant to your target audience. All right? And I think collaboration, everybody here at our company, wherever they're based, whether it's here, the States, India, whatever, in the country of Georgia even, it's all about collaboration and working together for the same goals. As a matter of fact, most of the developments we've done are because of clients and their partners and everybody coming together saying, "Hey, can we try it this way? Will that work?" That's exactly what we're all about. It's the only way that all of us are going to be able to actually affect any change and get things out and make sure that people are educated about what's happening and how we can change. And that's what we're all about, really.
Bring different technologies together and see how to make them work to have an effective result at the end of the day, because a company can have one product, but it would need that component, that element to make it stronger. So this is why it's important that we believe that different companies join forces instead of seeing each other as competition, because at the end of the day, if we truly have to talk about sustainability, sustainability is not about competition, but it's actively working together for the common good. So that is the biggest part of sustainability as much as humanity. So again, when we speak of the Internet of Things, it's important to keep in mind humanity. And we try to do our best to make this world a better place.
100%, absolutely. We've got a legacy we need to leave behind, and at least leave something behind for our kids and the next generation. So,
undoubtedly.
Yes, and actually, what you said is very actually very important for nowadays. The larger the network, the best is the impact as well. So IoT can actually facilitate also that, and what you're doing is just fantastic. So
yes.
Thank you for sharing your intervention with us. So thank you.
Thank you for this opportunity.
yeah, well, thank you very much for allowing me to share the spotlight with you. And I think what you guys are doing is incredible.
So I thank you once again for your intervention here. I thank also the attendees who will be watching this and I wish you well, and to keep in touch as well with our next upcoming events as well at the Tech Summit. So from here, good afternoon for those who are a bit far. A good rest of the day. So thank you.
Thank you.
But you guys take care of yourselves, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.